is Trenelius, and it's good to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, thank you so much for being on Lessons Learned. I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm happy that you invited me here. I'm kind of
Yeah.
nervous. Oh,
No,
shoot.
don't be nervous.
You like this? I'm ready for the questions. So, I don't know. I was literally on live right now. I think you've seen it. I was on live, and it sucks
Yeah.
because I'm on live, and I was like making the beat, and I'm like, all right, this stuff's gonna be cool. This stuff's gonna be chill. Somebody gum in my live, like anybody gonna jump in? And then
Right.
like nobody really goes in there because who wants to go into somebody's live if you're not even nobody even knows you. You're like, oh,
Right.
wow, we like your music, some of it, but at the same time, who are you? You're like, hey, I'll show you something. I can make a beat on live, and it'll take me like 19 minutes. Like I make this little corny little beat. I don't know, like
Oh, yeah.
like how
You
I
should
started.
definitely do that. That'd be so dope.
It was like I will hop on there, and then I'll make them watch me. I'm like, no, I'm going on I'm hopping in everybody's DMs. Direct message, let's go. I'm going everywhere. And they're like, what do you want? And then they hop in. I'm like, hey guys, I made I'm gonna make a beat. And then like all
Right.
this kind of stuff. But I like started out with like, whoops. But I like starting out with keys and stuff because it makes me happy.
Mm.
Keys make me happy. It makes me want to jump out of my seat and be like, oh shoot, because I don't know, most people like it.
Do
I
you
feel
have
like
like a beat in your head? Like, do you have like something that you would like to play on piano in your head at first, or do you just go at it?
me, I would say there is a beat in my head, and then in the long run, I'm like, ew, no, this didn't turn out good in my head. Why would
Right.
I do something like this? And then and I want to warm it up, like do something like really cool, like not too like basic, but if I make like a little basic like key sound on it, and then I always add like this plugin that I got called
Mm-hmm.
what is it called? Um, dang it. It's called Drip. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called Drip. It's
Drip.
cool. I
You
like
got a
it.
lot of drip.
I'm telling you that drip. But I came out with this beat. Where's it at? Okay, now it's playing around. What?
No, it's like whatever. I mean, while you're waiting for that, like, how did you get into music?
How did I get into music? I got into music. It's like I always beatboxed when I was like younger, and I always go to like my brothers or like parties and stuff, and then
Mm.
they would start. It was like, oh shoot, we should freestyle. Oh gosh, let's do this. And then it was like, but my brother, he'd be beatboxing, so we're just gonna go with that. And it was really good. I guess it was good. They liked it, and I was like, all right, I guess I got to keep going.
You might as well.
Oh yeah, and then I was just going with it, and I was like, man, this is awesome. And I would like always have like these beats in my head. It like you ever seen this movie called August Rush?
Honestly, I don't think so. I know. Don't judge me.
I said that is a really good movie. It's like
I should
it's
watch it. I don't really watch movies often, to be honest.
that's good. It's cool. It's cool. No movie.
You're like, it's cool. After you're like, oh, you did not watch
Hey,
it.
doesn't even watch movies. But yeah, like I like that movie. It's really cool. It's like this couple. One's like in a rock band, the dude, and the girl. She plays she's like in an orchestra. She plays like she was like famous for what is that huge thing? The cello? I
Xylophone?
think it's a cello. Is it cello?
Oh, it's a
It's,
big like violin.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a bass actually.
Really?
You're talking about the really big thing that you're standing up
Yeah.
and play?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the upright bass.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
famous for that, and it was really cool. And then they had, did their thingy, and
Yeah.
they created this human baby, and then I don't
Oh,
know. Then yeah, it's a crazy story, but it's about like music and stuff. It's really crazy.
I need to watch that. I like those type of music movies.
you like it a lot. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, you're gonna go into tears. I didn't cry though.
You didn't.
I
Are
didn't.
you sure?
I'm sure I cried just one time. It was a good cry. But yeah, I started out with the keys. I don't know, I just like it, and then it coming with this. I like adding extra keys because it makes it sound so full and emotions and a
Mm.
little shaker. And then I add a little snap. Look at that snap in there. It's not even mixed yet with a little kick. That kick I usually just do the kick after, but then it was just, I'm still working on it though. But that's all I got. And then I add like always add like, I don't know. It might not work because since I'm using it as like I'm using it as a what am I using it as? I'm using it as, well, the microphone as I'm talking to you. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's like, is that like just the melody part of your song, or is that going to be like just like throughout the whole rotation of the whole song?
that would just be like the melody part until I add like,
Oh, okay.
I use like real weird. I even use like the little backup thingies. Like people think that they're like, oh, that's a nice sample in there. You laid it on there, right? And I'm like, and then that's just me doing like weird ass sounds.
Yeah.
And you're like, what like if I really like sat here and like people, if they're like, you're sitting in the room and I'm like, should I do it right now? Like, should I like, this is really embarrassing because I'm always like by myself when I make music.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do a bird sound.
I mean, why not? You could.
And this person's staring at me like,
Waiting for you to do this bird sound.
yeah, that's me. So I just edit the shit out of it. Like I don't know, put these little sounds in there because I usually do. It's really fun. I like it.
Wow. That's so cool. I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
So like what kind of triumphs or trials you had to like go through, as far as you doing shows, because you do shows and all that. What kind of like trials did you had to go through, during the time that you are today?
There's a lot. Like me, like I remember when I had like I was just going to work, saving up, and then every paycheck I was like, oh, I'm gonna get monitors. So I got these Yamaha monitors. They were great.
Ooh.
They were great. And then I had like all this stuff, like this music equipment, and I was just learning day by day, like losing friends, like want to hang out. No, I don't want to hang out with you because I wanted to learn every piece of like every equipment that I had, like the trigger finger, my midis, and all that other stuff, and
Right.
keep sitting there learning like every day. And then one of the trials is like I had my own apartment, but I was being like too like I'm like, oh, come inside, everybody. This is cool. This is sick. And like they're like, oh my god, this guy has his own place, blah blah blah, with music too. And then I ended up getting robbed. I went to work and I got off, and I'm like, shoot. And then like all my stuff was like, yeah, they robbed everything. They knew what they were coming for. It must be somebody that I knew. So
What?
yeah. So
But like that didn't make you stop though. You kept going.
Oh no, like I was like, what went through my head? I was like, hey, maybe they needed it more than I did. But
Yeah.
I wasn't like mad at it because I was like, I can just come back. Maybe this is like, taught me a lesson to not trust everybody. And
Yeah.
in your circle.
For
So
sure, definitely.
that kind of
Have a
sucked.
smaller circle.
Yeah, and I thought I was done. I was like, I'm never gonna make music again. I'm not gonna do this again. I got robbed. Like,
yeah, I got robbed. Like I'm all sad.
Right, and then like nothing like really stopped it because I thought like it was over until like I met some other dude and he's like, hey yo, I got a studio at my place. His name is Dazavi, and he's like, I got a lot of equipment and stuff over there. We should make a song. If you need like, to make a song at my place, you're more than welcome. So I would like me and him started hooking up.
Wow. So it worked out, in the long run.
Yeah, and I ended up getting like a year later. I ended up getting like and then like one trial was like even having my ex-girlfriend. that really broke everything down because when I got my music equipment back, more focus was on like this. I'm like, I got it back. I'm gonna have so much fun and all
Right.
this good stuff. And then started doing the shows and stuff. And then that didn't really work out at all either. But this stayed. Trust me. The music stayed. I guess she was in, but then there was too much time and focus into this. But it got me to here with just knowing what was right and what was wrong. So
Exactly. You have to trust yourself for sure.
yeah. I love you.
So any advice that you have with like aspiring artists or anyone that wants to be like a producer?
I'll say just do anything, make any sound, do any sound, believe in your sounds, believe in your work, and who cares what other people say. Even I don't know, there's even people out there, if you are not even good at it, like work at it, be good at it, try new things. I don't know, just be great and believe in yourself and shut out all the negative stuff. And if you really want to, just keep working towards it.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Even if you
Don't
get
listen to everyone's, everyone is always, not everyone is your friend. Like everyone could be your teacher, but everyone's not your friend for sure.
it's definitely true. It's definitely true. That's why I like to stay away from that. But most definitely, those are like the big things. If you love it, just go for it. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it. That's like people told me, and I was like, wow, that's true. Like if you really want something, like your mind and stuff, like we'll work around and build it. And it's crazy because if like this is like what if you want to do, like honestly it's crazy, like somebody told me that if you wanted to do music or whatever you wanted to do, and like that is what like you're good at and all that stuff, and you're like, dang, I want to succeed and I want to do great, and like that will happen. That's crazy because you manifested that.
Exactly. Especially if you keep going, regardless of what people think.
You're gonna be great. You're gonna be a star one day. Like this, like I'm like, oh, I do this every day. This is fun. Like I know I'm gonna be great one day, and I'm like, oh,
Exactly.
this is what my brain is like. Oh, it's just mostly this. That's it. And I know I'm gonna be great. Yes.
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 You're gonna be great. You're gonna be at the BET Awards.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm like, hey, I'm manifesting. Yeah, I'm super excited about the future and all that stuff. Like,
I know that's the good thing. You want to be excited about the future instead of like looking at the past and be like, oh, I'm not shit, I'm dumb, blah, 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 saying all these negative things about yourself. You're actually excited about the future. You're actually looking forward. And instead of being negative, you're actually having gratitude every single day because you're excited about your future.
Yeah, most definitely. There is some ups and downs and stuff.
Of course, yeah.
I'm so sad. Like I'm never gonna make it. But and then there's the other part. Woo!
You're like, yes, I'm the shit.
I'm gonna be great. People gonna love me, and then just get you.
Right. The next year, you're like, I can't do this no more. I'm all set with this shit. No one's watching me. No one cares about me.
Biggest thing, like for me right now, like I'm just like it's up and down thingy, and then going to work. Like, I'm still working here, but
the work thing is the worst.
Yeah, because you're not doing what you
want to do, what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's why like it's the best thing. Like people who work and still like work towards their dreams, they're strong, like really strong humans. Like what? So you go to work and then you get off and then you do this and like then you go back and then you do it again. You're like, yeah, like
I don't have all that energy for that.
He's like,
nope. That's a lot of energy.
He's like, no, I get tired and then like sometimes I take breaks and I go to sleep and then I wake up and I'm like me, I have no TV in here.
Right.
I don't watch TV. I watch my phone. People are like, I'm like, little things make me happy. Like,
right. Oh. It's okay.
I was at my friend's house. His TV was on. I'm like, man, I got movies on my TV. I'm like, I don't care.
I want to use my phone.
Yeah, I just use my phone and I started watching like anime and like movies and stuff on my phone. Oh, dude, I totally forgot you had a TV in your living room. But yeah. I'm like, man, it works out for me. Like TV, like I don't know. I don't watch TV at night. I just come here. I'll feel my feelings, you know? I put everything into like this computer. And one trial was I lost everything, all my beats and everything. And I had to
Oh, because you didn't back it up.
yeah, now I got this bad boy right here, so I'm good to go.
Yes, I have the same one actually.
Hey, let's
Hey,
go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like now I'm just backing everything up. Like every new beat I
you
make now,
have to. Oh my gosh.
this stuff, it sucks. Like that was like the saddest moment of my life. I thought my music equipment being around because you can always go back to Ableton. And because I use Ableton, you can always have your sounds back with Ableton. But I was like, I lost everything. So now I just start all over, but it was for the better because now
Yeah. Lessons learned.
yeah.
Speaking of lessons learned, do you have any lessons that you've learned in either life or your music that you just want to express to people, tell people?
Lessons I've learned. Oh gosh, like, can you give me an example?
No.
Oh man, lessons I've learned.
There's a lot of lessons.
I know, like with recording or just like
It could be anything, recording, it could be you like in the position that you are now.
Oh, I would say wherever the one lesson is, like wherever you're recording at, whatever you're recording, anything, do not erase it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, even if like it sounds like trash, you're like, oh my gosh, it sounds like crap. I'm not gonna use this. You're like, no, I never erase anything now. That was one lesson I've learned, like while watching like videos and stuff. And then I was like, what? It was like, don't erase anything. Like
Yeah,
keep that.
because you'll look back at it and you'll be like, "Ooh, I really like this actually."
Yeah, and like this sounded way better than what I did right now. I was in my bubble that day, but today I don't know what happened.
Interesting.
Yeah, so don't ever erase anything, even like video clips, because you're like, wow. Because you look back on it and be like, I've learned a lot. I've came very
Yeah,
far.
you could look back at the person that you know, grew to.
Yeah, like, you were getting square, Trenell. Look at you. And you're like, I'm gonna look back on this and be like, wow, like this stuff is really like this really happened, you know?
Exactly. Like we can look back here 5 years from now and be like, oh my God, we
It
both
is-
gonna be at the BET Awards.
You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I remember I gave you. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I remember all this. Like, yeah, and you're like, I mean, at the top, you're like, dang, I can't believe it. I came this far.
Right.
It's like, wow.
It's gonna be great. So that's why
I'm very excited about what's to come. Like, I'm not afraid. At first, I was because afraid of like some people are afraid of like what's gonna happen next. Like if something works, and you're like, shit, what will happen? Like,
exactly. I mean, it's because, you know, we are kind of still in a pandemic and it's getting worse and stuff. So a lot of people are like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Like, what's the future going to happen? And I'm like that too. I'm like, because I got my vaccine and I'm like, what's going to happen to me? Like in a couple years? I don't know. No one knows. So it's kind of like, whatever, I guess.
like, I don't know. People were like, oh shoot, once this like it happens again, if it closes again, like what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Doing like you still be great. Like the web, it's a great place to do a lot of it's gotten bigger. That's why I'm like, what? Like it gave me a break. And I had a lot of time to make music. And I was like, let's go.
I feel like my prediction in the future is everything is going to be online. We're going to have live stream. Everything is going to be donations. Like people are going to have online businesses. It's just going to be a huge thing on the internet. I really feel like that's going to happen.
And that's fine. Well,
yeah.
Unless you have like, you want to meet somewhere like, you're like, I don't know if I could leave. You're like, okay. And that's going to be like, I don't know, the interaction thingy.
Yeah.
I was still like out, you know, skating. It was a free street during that pandemic. Like I'm like, hey, let's go.
Like, okay. I mean, like you should go outside just because they're like, oh, stay inside. At least like get some fresh air, you know?
Yeah. That was, like I went like hiking. I was
yeah.
nobody's out there camping. people are inside studying. They're like, oh gosh, quarantine. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. Like, I didn't go to no parties or anything. People were like,
Right.
oh, I went to like family members' house because like I would have to take care of stuff with them. And I was like, hey, it's good. There's a lot that happened during quarantine. I
I
still
can't
remember.
believe it's been like a year already.
Isn't that crazy? A whole year. People just being locked up and like scared out of their lives.
Oh my God. And now apparently we have Delta coming around, so everyone's getting scared again.
What's coming around? He's like,
Of Delta, the Delta variant.
is that like supposed to be like people who try to get people shots and stuff?
No.
What is that? What are
Oh,
you talking about?
that is a thing. There's people going door to door about like the giving people information about the COVID vaccine. But
Wait,
there's
what?
the Delta variant, which is apparently a stronger corona COVID-19.
And what they talking is like, oh, so it's for the people who didn't get vaccines. They're like, now
That's
we're
what they're saying. And I'm like, they're just scaring people that are not vaccinated.
yeah.
That's all they're doing.
So it's another sickness that they're building on. You're like, oh shit, there we go. You guys better
Yeah.
be.
But they're trying to scare people that are vaccinated too. But this is part of the plan. And that's what like I'm trying to let everyone know. Like this whole thing is part of it. Like they want to separate people and then make people scared into getting the vaccine.
I see that. So I'm like, oh, like it's crazy. But I'm good though.
Yeah, it's good. But we're positive. So positivity, always wins.
Yeah, I always slap the negative out of my life. Even
Right.
if it's a friend calling me about some bad news. Oh, my phone dropped. He's like,
You're like, oh, I'm sorry.
like, sorry. Like this is like nah. Like people who's like speak negative about me. I'm like, or like negative things happen. I'm just like,
It's not that serious.
yeah,
It's like, why are you talking about me, first of all?
yeah. So I just leave it alone. I just don't bring that in my life. I'm like, nah. I spend a lot of time on myself. I spend a lot of time in this room. People like my roommate. I never see you. You never outside. Where are you? I'm in the room, bro.
Right. I'm chilling in my room.
I go downstairs.
Minding my business.
Don't do anything. It's cool. I don't know. I'm trying to go out more. So this time I'm getting out more because it's good with networking. Because the whole they say talk to people on like Instagram and all that other stuff. I'm looking for that. That's a lot in my head. And they're like,
It is a lot.
I gotta get a calendar. I got a lot to do, Joseph. You gotta drop a song every 1 month with the music.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like I have a music video coming
And
out.
you have a job.
Yeah,
job.
Yeah, and there's like people like, oh my gosh, I can help you out with this. I'm like, really? So what we about to do? So what you about to help me out doing? Like, I'm like, right. He's like, all you got to do is just focus on your music. And I'm like, I've been doing that. Okay, so what's next? You're like, all right, go on network. I've been doing that too. Like, how many times I got to do this? Like every day.
But I would do. You have to do it like every single day. That's the thing.
Some people got managers who are really good. Some people are with like record label.
Or you could buy like followers if you want.
Man,
I know you want it authentic. Like you want people that actually want to hear your music and hear you.
I'm still trying to grow my Spotify like people. And I'm like, gosh, how do they do that? Is there a way to get around that?
Well, by you doing more shows and stuff, like that would definitely, and then hopefully my YouTube would have you, more open. Awesome. Yeah, more people would like,
That'd be dope. I gotta,
Again, you're gonna look back at this video 5 years and be like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I was on there. You remember that? You remember that? That's right. Let's go. I did that. Like that was really
I did that.
I'm excited. I don't know. Like I'm excited about like everything. Like the music, the future music. Because I haven't put out anything lately. And I was supposed to put out a song today. Put it on SoundCloud, even though like I haven't put out anything in a while, but it's supposed to be one of the throwaways. Working on two projects, but the other one's already done. It's just being mixed, and the one I'm doing right now is just for me. It's like 5 songs, like EP, 2 EPs. So I'm very excited about that.
Nice. Make sure you give me your link so I can post it on the Discord.
Almost definitely. Do we follow each other on Spotify?
I don't know. I actually don't really go on Spotify. Do you have Apple Music? Do you put your music on
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gosh, yes, I got another follower.
Yes.
I'm dying right now. You
Yeah.
know, it's like no, like it's not a lot. Like I don't know. Like I tell people, like yeah, I'm doing. You follow, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, I'll go and check. It's still the same thing as yesterday. You didn't
Yeah,
follow.
you're like, you're not following me.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just need to build. It's just a lot of building. A lot. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
I'm like,
definitely like I feel like as humans we're impatient, especially like for our dreams. So we just have to be patient. And like, we work hard for like 2 days and they're like, oh my God, this is take forever. So it's like you kind of just have to take it one day at a time. And like it's easier said than done, but just every day you just be like, okay, okay, okay. I can do this. I'm working on it. Try to like, I guess, meet one person a day, try to network with people. And that's how, 360 days, like 360 people, if you think about it like that.
I'm starting
Well,
making
365 days. What the hell?
360 days.
Why did
We don't need those other five.
we don't need those other five. Just think about the 360 people. Think about that.
The other five is your day off to not talk to. Okay,
The
not talk.
5 days are your vacation.
Yeah,
You're going to be celebrating those
now
5
since you
days.
said that, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna forget the five, and I'm gonna
Exactly.
do
The
my.
last 5 days you can go on vacation.
I'm gonna do that. That'd be nice. That's what I want. I want a nice Bahama vacation. I think
Yeah, the end of the year. It's not really the end of the year from 360 days from now. So never mind.
nah, I think you're right. You're right. You're like, nah. He's like, nah, you're right. Definitely right. I'm like, and like next month, going on my own little retreat, little mission. I'm going to Utah to go do
Ooh. Why
like a
Utah? What made you want to go to Utah?
because it's so like overwhelming here. I was gonna go home to San Diego, but I'm like I already been there and it's too much going on right now over there. It's good to I know it'll be good to see like family members and my mom and all that, but I'm like I need to get away from everything. Plus I like the rocks and like it's like they have like this little town. Forgot what it's called. It's called Play something. I don't know. But it looks really nice and go hiking and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna Airbnb a cabin. Yeah, bring like a pad, maybe my laptop. Maybe no, I'm not bringing my
Oh,
laptop.
that would be so nice. You get it recorded there,
That would be sick.
and like
And
you
I'm
make like a beat and make like a couple beats.
yeah, I'm gonna be out there for like 4 days.
Oh
So
yeah, you have time.
so just relaxing and stuff without nobody bothering me and turning off my phone. I never done that before. Turn
Oh, you're
everything.
gonna love that.
That's hard for me. I'm like, oh shoot, let me.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do this, and I'm like, no, it's
But
okay.
it's gonna be so nice not having your phone, not being able to look at your phone.
That's true. That's true. I was gonna go there myself, but picked up a couple of hip trackers on the way. So
That's great.
yeah, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be really cool. I'm excited. If they give me the time off, I was gonna bring my laptop and stuff, but I should. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Do it.
it. Definitely gonna do it. So you make music as well, right?
I do. I do make music. I actually play piano and I sing.
That is awesome. I remember. I think you sent me something. I'm still
Yeah, I
getting.
did.
She's like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still building around that. I like that stuff. Like when people send like those like little samples, and then you can just build on it and then send it back and then like that. And like,
Yeah, like, and actually people stay tuned because we're gonna have like a song together at some point.
yeah, most definitely. I can't wait for that. I'm dead
Yeah.
serious.
And we could do that. Like I could, send you something and then you send something over and then, I make something else and then you send it and we just like, edit.
That'll be dope. I like doing that. I used to do that on the live on Instagram. Me and
Yeah.
saying we should send
We can
it.
even do that. We could do the live thing.
Mhm. That'd be sick. I'm down for that.
I'm down for that too.
I'm free. I like going on live. Nobody watches.
Who
Well,
cares? Like, at least someone will.
that's true. One's, I'll watch you, you watch me. So that's all I
Right. That's all that matters. We watching each other.
that's all you need. You're like, it's good for me.
Right.
It's good.
That's it. And people be watching, especially if you post it. People watch it. They're just
Mhm.
not liking it, but they see you.
Yeah, why do people do
Why do you do that? Like it. If you're watching me and you're like, just like it. Because I know you like it.
that? I don't like it. Yeah,
I know you like it. So stop. Just like it. It's okay. I know you've seen it. People
so
are
am I like
funny.
my third interview Zoom thingy or fourth or fifth?
Oh, this one is?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my fourth one.
Oh, okay. I was like, not
Wait,
mine.
why?
I was just asking.
Oh, okay. I was just like, wait, did I do something wrong?
No, this is great. This is great. I was looking forward to this. I was like, damn, I gotta do this.
Yes, I'm so happy that you're on it.
This is awesome. I like doing these things. Like,
Yeah, but we'll definitely network and like, do stuff together. Actually
Okay.
see you because he's in Vegas and I'm here in Massachusetts. So
You're all the way over there, and
isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
all the way from Vegas.
Right. But thank you so much for being on Lessons Learned.
Thank you for having me.